The iPad is right here. In case of where it's on the back. But as long as like this red is red, it's recording.
Okay.
So you're live. Alright? If that's just make sure it's plugged in. It's not charging on. It's not staying.
Just stand here wherever the puck is, you just follow it. Do you want gloves? What? Do you want gloves? I'm gonna take a seat. Actually, I don't know if I can do it. I have gloves if you want them. I'll let you know. I'm gonna do this. Do you feel cute? 10%. Do you feel cute yet? I've been feeling cute. As soon as I started growing, it sounds like okay, let's try it. Sorry. That's cool. I'm just gonna leave it on. Good. So much more affordable now. Yeah, and this is the rink where I've been most of the weekend. I've only been on the rink for one game all weekend. I think it's elementary school. What? I said this elementary school is not high school by the time. This is 16 years. So it's 14 and 15-year-olds. I should have taken the people. Did they not do anything? Taking the camera. Yeah, come to Florida. You can do that. No, I just want to stop. No, come to Florida. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I got it done. Maybe a different Florida. You can use your $100 from the day towards a plane ticket. Yeah, they're going to pay my tuition money. I don't know. Good job. Good job. That's why I'm in college. Good job. That's why I'm in college, buddy. You should try it. I wouldn't know. I know you wouldn't know. Because I work. That's in your debt. I work. Debt. This is why I work. Yeah, what are you doing there? Keep the pole in the game, buddy. Yeah. Keep the pole in the game, man. Just not even if you do the video. That's too bad. That's too bad. All right, stay in the common area.
It's perfect. Perfect.
I'm gonna fix it here and do it tonight. I was getting it up. Give me a set up, man. I think she should. That was a pretty good pickup. I'm not gonna lie.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Canton Ice House Blue Rink here on JWHL YouTube. My name's Colby Smith, and we're going to switch things over to 16U play. This next matchup going to feature the visiting Philadelphia Junior Flyers and host Stanstead College. Philadelphia going to be in their black tops with black numbers, orange trim. They'll go from left to right in this first period of play. Stanstead going to be in the home white jerseys with the red numbers, red shoulders, and they will go from right to left across your screen. Starting goaltender for the Junior Flyers is going to be Hannah Matarazzi. And for Stanstead, they're going to turn things over to Jade Wilson in net. We'll get into the numbers on both goaltenders as we go throughout this period. But coming to center to take the draw, going to be Rachel Swavely against Kasha Zanin. Tipped back, and we are underway as the Junior Flyers win the draw. Quick giveaway, though, in the circle, steered wide. There's a look for Allison Dembowski right off the faceoff to get a quick goal. 16U play. We only play 17-minute periods. So let's hear we're going to get an early penalty just 13 seconds in. Ice cut will come after the second period as we've done all weekend. Triple go on Ashlyn Jacobs, so she'll sit for the next 2 minutes, and we'll quickly see the Stanstead power play for the first time. They did pick up 2 power play goals in their win this morning. This is a group that's 7-1 overall on the campaign so far. Their only loss was actually to this Junior Flyer team, but they've played twice and split so far. 1-1 against each other. Now on back, Emily Labonte. Going to jam it off the near boards. Saucered on the backhand up the middle, now to the far side. Near side corner, up between the reins. Picked right back up, though, is Elizabeth Bellinger, far side. Now Zenin, give and go pass play. Here's Labonte to the front. Missed the net on the right side. Now Kiasha Zenin, going to work the left side. 1:05 to go on the little Flyer kill. Right to the front, jammed at, and a great save. Going to be made by Matarazzi. Zenin, right side. Now Labonte on net, kicked away. Right in front again. Matarazzi, 2-point blade saves. Big clear onto the zone by Rachel Swavely. And Stanstead will go back and chase on it. Both teams going to make changes. 15:28 to go in this 17-minute first period. 38 to go on the Stanstead power play. They've cashed in 3 times on the power play in the course of their 8 games played. As I mentioned, only lost to Junior Flyers. They're 7-1 overall, 21 points in the standings. Sits second on first place Naha, who've been real good in these JWHL tournaments we've had to this point. Kiasha Zenin now with a flick pass over. Julia Sharpie down to the corner. Kate Scholl weaving in the corner, looks to the front of the net, now takes it in behind the cage. Jacobs going to get on her feet in the box, 5 to go, and her tripping minor. Near side, working it hand over hand, sharp to the front. Penalty's going to expire. Jacobs comes out, and the Junior Flyers have started 1-for-1 on the PK. Near side. Now crossed on over. Here it comes. Juliana Sano weaves in back of the left side circle. Sano off the boards. Now jammed on around. To Suavely. Back out. Is this one going to be brought over the line at center? Into the zone. Olivia Dretzelius off the boards. Now Blue, left side corner. Nobody knew where that one had gone. And now Julia Sharp going to turn it over once again. Again, the Junior Flyers trying to get their ship rolling in the right direction again. Lost their first 2 games this weekend as that one gets covered up by Jade Wilson. Wilson, a 2027 goaltender for this squad. Junior Flyers now overall 3-2-1. They played in some pretty tight games. 22 goals for, 16 against. They did lose to Naha yesterday, 5-0. Lost to Stanstead earlier this morning, 5-4 is weaving over center. Here comes Jaden Bingham, poked free. And Bernard up the board, now trying to take it in. Is this one filtered on the backhand past the post? Anna Motorowski going to look left and right. In the corner, Kate Graff. Now fired off the leg. As the Junior Flyers having a hard time getting it clear. Again out to the blue line. Katie Graff going to steer it past center. Caitlin Bell back on it in her own end. 13-11 now to go in this first period of play. Again, my name's Colby Smith here with you. Stewart into the zone, weaves to the net, can't get it off. Now rolls over the twine in the far corner. Elizabeth Bellinger trying to get out of the zone. Casey Putka going to bring it over center. Here's Philu. Philu, drop pass back. Bellinger up to the air, got dropped down. Ella Rudder works it down to the corner. Bellinger now going to cross the ice. Kate Schul on goal, and Hannah Motorowski able to hold on. So we get a stoppage, 12:34 to go. Now out through the circle, back up top yet again. Anthony Thune smoked it off the leg, gets out of the zone. Stanstead going to win the foot race back, so won't be an icing. Labonte and Makadis now with the backhand slip to the board. Stewart on net, kicking around, hits the post and go in. Junior Flyers just about had that first goal. Now Ella Rudder centered up, takes a skip. Rachel Suavely back of the left wing circle, throws it to the far corner. Rudder left out to her defense yet again, shipped over. Manowski blows the tire and gives it up. Elizabeth Bellinger and now hit forward by Emma Kadis. Bellinger cutting into the net, backhanded off to the far side. 11:40 now to go here in period 1. Sano generating some space on the far side. Dombrowski now off the boards. Chased out through the circle. Julian Sano with 11:22 to go. Steered away. Kazarovski gonna force flick it in. Sano to the far side. As Alois Downs gets to this one. Annabelle Grennan filtered out to the center line. Tevi Blue gonna drop it back behind her. Now she'll skate off as Olivia Dretzelius to put it off the far side board. Now Annabelle Grennan back playing chase on it. Gets beat to the puck. Far corner, Kate Schul bumpered out to the line. Olivia Dretzelius past cross ice. Now Downs, hand over hand back behind her. 10:44 to go here in period 1. Still an 0-0 game. Stanstead, the host squad for this one. Junior Flyers are the visitor here on JWHL YouTube. They have one more game after this one tonight. It'll be a 14U exhibition. Estimated 7:40 start. Into the zone. Kozarowski rips it over the top of the net. Chinked the glass, fell right back down. Natalie Fedorov. Sano whips it in behind the goal line. Picked up. Andre Strasses. Aid throw out of the zone. Going to cross center all the way back down the ice. Not going to get an icing call. Meredith suavely works the far side wall. Out to center. Takes a skip. Settles on the tape. Into the zone. Backhand on goal. Quick save. Rebound in there. Get it to go. Junior Flyers going to crack the board first. It's 1-0. It's Andre Strasses, and they'll give an assist to Allison Zimbowski. Again, I know I've been doing it all day if you caught any of our other games, but apologize about my nose feeling a little stuffy or some throat clear. Super chilly here in this Canton Ice Red Rink. Been blowing my nose quite a bit, not because of sickness, but just because of how cold it is in here. Nose running constantly. The love about hockey, got to be able to fight through it. Smythe into the zone. Just having a conversation with a couple of the officials of our last exhibition game last night, as that one gloved and corralled by Hannah Motorowski. They were talking about how one of their things that both of them keep napkins or tissues in their pocket, and if they ever need one at an intermission, or a break and play, they pull it out and make sure they have it. Definitely not something I had heard before, so I thought it was interesting. Again, a 1-0 lead for the Junior Flyers. Strauss is getting on the board. If you're just dropping by, 9:10 left in this first period. Right in front. Stanstead going to answer on the backhand. Put it through 5-hole on Motorowski, and we're evened up. That's Kiasha Zenin, and that's her 7th in JWHL play, so we'll be evened up at 1-1. Kevin Auerbeck pacing up and down the bench for Stanstead at the moment. This Junior Flyers group, led by Chris Bauer, also coaches the 19-year team, played on this rink just a little under 2 hours ago. One back, time. Taken down to the ice, Kiasha Zenin now on a knee, going to get right back up. Bellinger weaving ahead, 8:55 to play in this first period. Still getting tongue-tied. You know, we've been at all this for about 3/4 of the day now. Up the boards. Katie Graff gets over the line, turned it over. And the assistant captain's back to play. It's Kate Schul behind the cage. So quick answer for Stanstead. That's one area they've been also good at. Kiasha Zenin over the line on sides. Off for defender in blue. And when I say blue, I'm not talking about the color. Wearing 46 for the Little Flyers. It's Tevi blue. I'm not colorblind, I promise. Julia Sharp going to get over center. Works up the wall. Down to the corner. Let's back out. Samantha Kozarowski. Now left outwards. Julia Sharp on net, glove save. 7:45 left. So it'll be an offensive zone face-off for Stanstead to the right of the Philadelphia goal. Natalie Chenair takes this one against Alois Downs. Downs going to be forced out. So they'll bring Julian Sano in. One on the backhand of the boards. Clipped out. Samantha Kozarowski weaves into the zone. Gets some help. Alois Downs to the net. And a nice save. Going to be made by Jade Wilson. So the draw will be to Jade Wilson's right. Quickly won back Caitlin Bell behind her own goal. Now forced along the wall by Julia Sharp. Out of the zone they'll come. Bell over center with it. Cuts to the far side. Flung up to Bingham. Now Peyton Manowski. 7:15 to go. Out to the blue line. Shipped backwards. Off the boards. Sent in down low. Macy Putka. Pass the outstretched stick of Alois down. 6:55 now to go in this first period. Olivia Drexelius on goal. A nice glove save. It's Jade Wilson being tested in this first period. Quick win, Ava Cross trying to feed it in down low. Again on the backhand, Malski. Down to the far side corner, 6:38 to go. And Makadis now stands to hit out of the zone. Kiasha Zenin raced after. And Elizabeth Ballinger doesn't get there, so they call it icing. Face off left to Jade Wilson, 6:30 to go. Tip to the side, Ashen Jacobs, backhanded to the corner. Anthony Frime to the far side, back to the middle. Bellinger, back on over, Kiasha Zenin, worked upwards. Alois Downs gonna weave through the middle, fed it off. Ava Cross all the way down ice, hits the boards. Official down there, left side corner, that's Paul. A good conversation with Paul last night. Definitely fun getting a different angle, scorekeeping some games here this weekend on top of calling a few. And Paul and I were having some good chats down there last night. Got to see kind of how officials think through the game on a deeper level, which was certainly a fun experience. Bellinger going to weave on out. Here goes Cherrier in the high slot, looking to the low slot, going to pull up. Cherrier left in the high slot again, couldn't get it through as that's blocked. Rebound looking front, kicked out of there by Maturowski. Maturowski looking right, thought the puck had gone behind her. Julia Sharpie going to pump it to the corner. Finds her teammate in Cherrier. Out through the circle, Maturowski going to knock it away with a pad. Katie Schul looking up front, jamming around Schul. Maturowski trying to find that cover. Can't. Julia Sharp. Crisscrossed. Annabelle Grennan. Here goes Rachel Swaddley. She'll give it away to the defense. Julia Sharp. Quick pass picked off by Sano. She cuts into the zone, stays on her feet. Into the right of the net of Jade Wilson. Centered up. Quick snapshot over the net it goes. Olivia Drexelius was trying to get her 7th of the season. Stia step on. Kozarowski kicks for this one with 4:15 remaining in this first period of play. Sano, Kozarowski, nobody can grab it away. Tevi Blue looking to the front. Kozarowski in the corner goes hand over hand. 4 minutes to play in this first period. Down past Alois Downs. Still able to hang on her feet in the corner. Left out up top. Drifting to Drexelius. Fed away. And Alois Downs can't hold the edge. From the blue line off the pad, Jade Wilson able to knock it away. Jade Wilson looking locked in here in this first period as icing gets waved off. Tevi Blue in the far side corner. 3:30 now to play in this first period in Canton, Mass. 1-1 score if you're just dropping by to join us. Sano has it roll off her stick. On the net it comes. Caitlin Bell, left back out to the neutral zone, tossed over center. Bell kicks it onto her stick. Knocked aside by Rudder, bouncing around, top side of the circle. Rolls back out to center. Macy Putcup off the boards. Down Kate Lou, chasing for it in her own zone. No college commits on either of these rosters as of yet. Do have a couple of teams in the 16U division with a couple. A lot of talented players on both these squads nonetheless. You can see it in this game. Ultra competitive in this first period. A lot of back and forth play, good goalie play. Seeing a little bit of everything special teams wise as well as Matarowski has to make another save, not once but twice. Anthony Thum goes to her captain. Emily Labonte. Zenin on goal. The blocker. Matarowski is a lefty glove hand. Labonte out in front of center ice line, gave it away. Tipped upward by Drexelius to the defensive zone. Worked the other way quickly by Stanstead as the junior Flyers, Meredith Suavely chases after it. Zen in the center. A little check going to be thrown. Katie Graff played off cross ice. 1:53 left here in period one. Behind the net, got away from Anthony Thum. Manowski put it ahead. Jacobs crunched to the wall. Katie Graff down low. Ashlyn Jacobs got a one-touch. Worked out by Falul across center. Jacobs going to cross the line. She'll cut on in. High slot, stolen away. Falul again, another turnover. Out beyond center, all the way down the length of the ice for an icing. Leaving 1:19 to go in this first period. So the draw comes left to Jade Wilson. Julia Sharp to the far side. Out of the zone comes Falul. Gives it off. Natalie Sharir. Fed pass through the middle. Nobody was there to grab it. Falul on the wall again. Julia Sharp down low. Under a minute now left in the period. Peyton Manowski. Ava Crass. Centered suavely, going to cross the line. Into the zone she'll come. Back of the right circle. She's rocked down. No call. Pass the bouncing stick of Zenin. Kate Liu to the far side. So suavely gets hit from behind by Bellinger. Again behind the net this comes. Julia Sharp touches up. Corner stepping, looking for the puck. Kicked out. Celius was trying to find a jam shot. First one back to the puck. Could be Ava Crass. Instead, cover up though with 11.2 seconds remaining. So Hannah Matarowski forcing the face-off to come to her left. Royce down, able to win it back behind her net. Step on, threw it through the front. Emily Labonte in the corner, backhanded out between the rings. Again, another windup, and that'll do it for the first period. We trade goals on both ends, and our score is going to be 1-1 after the first period of play. And we're going to head to the second after we switch ends here on JWHL YouTube when we come back. Second period back here on JWHL YouTube. It's the period of the long change. Philadelphia will go right to left. Stanstead going to go left to right. Stanstead in the corner after the faceoff win. Down in the corner, Jade Wilson looking on out through the blue line to center. Katie Schul played up through the ring. Drubbed off behind the net, but Kazarowski. Quick takedown brought out of the zone. Sano going to have time and space up the right wing side. Received back of the right circle. Thrown on goal over the net it goes. And that's 45 seconds ticking by to start the period already. The board's far side. Kate Liu. Macy Putka. Going to slide it on backwards. Sano in the high slot. Trying to play it to the front. Sticked away. Bounces out of the zone past Ann Bernard. She'll go on the back skate to get it. Stanstead going to change all 5 on the ice in the process. Fast puck stick. It's going to go. And it's Thum. Out to the blue line. Now McCaddis going to get it there. So suavely, a little turnover. Right to the front, jammed off the pads. Rebound, Matarovsky able to kick it out. And now she'll go full butterfly to hold on. Kiasha Zenin loses that draw to Rachel Suavely. Out of the neutral zone, played by Labonte side to side. This will be delayed offside. Quick drop in the circle, steered upwards. Rachel Suavely to the line at center. Ballinger going to go top of the boards with it. Chipped right back down. Katie Schul on top of it. Stanstead going to force out of the zone. A wave off the icing as it was tipped about at the red line by Emily Labonte. Stewart works the rails near side. 14:45 to go till our intermission. Out of the zone. Chip past Graff. Lost the puck was Ashlyn Jacobs. She'll go backwards. Received. Here goes Blue on net. And a nice save by Wilson. So the faceoff will be here in the offensive zone to the right of Jade Wilson. Isabel Smythe. There's Andrea Strassis. Touched up that puck. Far side, kicks off. Some nice poke checks here from the junior Flyers on the offensive side, pinching up on the forecheck. Seeing a lot of that from Chris Bauer's groups this weekend. Helps make them ultra competitive here at the JWHL level. I myself haven't had the opportunity to watch the Little Flyers 14U group for the assistant coaches. And my guess is play a very similar style to these 16U and 19U groups. We've seen quite a bit on this blue ice sheet this weekend. Far side in the corner, Julia Sharp tosses it up and out to center. Suavely bouncing off the boards, down the other way. Kiasha Zenin chipped off the wall. Now Sharp out to the blue line, going to get to center. Peyton Monaski holds behind the net with 13:25 to go. Shot up to cross. She'll cross the red line at center. Kazarowski in the far side. Work back around the net. Excuse me. Kate Schul out off the top of the boards to center again. Bernard gives it away. Coming up Chernier, top of the left wing circle. Fed out to the blue line, put on goal, blocked on the way. Julian Sano over center, back into the zone. Sano up the board, pulls up in the corner. Away by Pucko, worked up the rails, far side. Suavely, tossed to the middle. Schul on goal, comes away from the net with 12:30 left to play here in this frame. Still a 1-1 score. And we'll get another whistle. Draw in the neutral zone. Katie Graff gets over the center line with it, forced upwards. Zenin going to get into the zone. Quick tap her in the high slot. Forced out of the zone. That's fine, going to be the first one to the puck. The centering feed skips around right to the front, off the shoulder. Now kicked out. Come on out past the red line. Junior Flyers can shoot it in. Suavely blows a tire and she'll spring right back up. Zenin ahead. Elizabeth Bellinger all the way to the corner. Picked up by Tevi Blue. Suavely, Tevi Blue, back and forth. The center. The center line back in. Jaden Bingham. Behind the net off the pads. Ava Crash going to get to center. Heavy Blue picks it back up in her own zone. So Lou looking back out to the blue line. Ava Crash going to pick right back up beyond the near side circle. Fed right to the middle. And a nice save. Going to be made by Andrea Strasses. We get a penalty coming up on Stanstead with 10:29 to go. Draw being the offensive zone here for the Junior Flyers. Annabelle Grennan in the box, 2 minutes for the hook.
Congratulations.
Alvarowski leaves it back out to the blue line. Left to center. Now Lois Downs going to feed it upwards. Back into the zone. Fed to the near side. Now cross ice once again. Right to the front. Skips past. Again, 2 minutes for a hook. Annabelle Grennan in the box for Stanstead. It's suavely on goal. Knocks off the gloves. Picked right back up. We'll go to the corner with it. Downs to the near corner. Now behind the goal line. All the way out of the zone on a bad pass. On center, 9:40 now to play in the second period. On in, Peyton Moneski knocked away. Clears it in down low. Thum off the top side of the wall, far side. Moneski about out to the red line. All the way down left of the goal, 9:20 now to play. Downs turns. Got the stick. Now right back in behind the net. Ella Rudder has it far corner. Comes back, crosses over. And play off the boards. Moneski feeds it ahead. Dembowski over the red line. Thum Turn and shot all the way back down 200 feet yet again. Annabelle Grennan ready to jump out of the box as soon as she sees that board hit 0. Less than 10 left to go on the kill. Drexelius, hand over hand, crosses over, now feeds it up. Penalty doesn't need it, Spire. We're going to go out to 5-on-5. Bouncing away from Dombrowski. So go off the top of the boards. All the way back in for an icing. So we're getting an offensive zone draw for the Little Flyers. Draw will be to the right of Jade Wilson. Zenon gets Dombrowski. Zenon gets the draw win. Stanstead brought the other way. Zenon surging over the line. Worked up through the circle, right to the net off the pads. Covered up by Maturowski. Continues to put on a show back there in goal. She again stick taps and salutes from her defense. Draw to her right. Lois Downs. Julia Sharp, and Sharp gets the win that time. Give and go back to the circle. Bounces to Sharp. In the high slot. Asha Zenon tries to get her stick down, but instead out comes Strasser. Scored earlier in this period. Or scored early in the first period, excuse me. To the point, heavy blue, shipped over. Now dealt into the glove. With 7:39 left. Stanstead going to change up all of their 5 on the ice. Philly changing just 1 out. Quick one swatted up the boards. Now we have a crash. Forced on through in the low slot. Great slide from Jade Wilson. Side to side. Now again waiting. Olivia Drexelius going to feed down to the corner. Drexelius has this one bounce past her. She'll chase back. But it'll again be icing. So that leaves 7:12 to go in the second period. So the draw will be to the left of the net. Royce Downs lost it back from Caitlin Bell. Hand over hand in the corner. Now Bingham going to swing it along. Dealt out by Falul. Bernard, far side corner. Now 6:53 left to play. Till we get our intermission. Second to last game of the day on this ice sheet. Again, one more exhibition. We'll have film for you here on YouTube, but we won't be calling any action in the 14U and 16U exhibitions. Jaden Bingham picked off in front. Look on goal. Maturowski covers to deny Bingham that time. So the draw will be to the left side of Maturowski here in the offensive zone for Stanstead. Chair able to nudge that one back. Here goes Katie Graff. She'll chip it off the top of the boards all the way back down. Step in hand over hand to the far side corner. Worked out to the blue line. Peyton Manowski fed on through the circle. Bounced away from Ashlyn Jacobs again. Grabbed up the gut. Spun forward. Jason Manowski trying to get to it with exactly 6 left to play now. Manowski crossed upwards. Time and space down the far side will get a penalty as Jacobs gets tripped. So Stanstead College once again will be shorthanded. And the face-off for Philly. They have to take it left side of the goal. Kate Liu taking the penalty. She's having a quick conversation with some of the Naha players down in the box. As they're manning scoring system here for this contest. Up through the slot, going to be brought the other way. Kiasha Zenin weaves to the net and can't get a shot to go. Would have been a short-handed goal for Zenin if she had been able to bury. This team does have 2 short-handed goals on the campaign. Zenin having one of them. Here goes Philly turning the wheels on. Royce down through the middle, slashed at. Now 1:16 to go on their power play. Tripping was the call on Liu. Back to the far side circle. Chink to skate. On the net, going to be forced up and out. Royce Downs, past her skate. Julia Sharp going to get to it behind the goal. Out through neutral, takes a hop all the way back down yet again behind Motorowski with 4:40 left to play. Chunked off the glass. Labonte. Sano able to poke check it free. 37 to go in the Philly power play. Back in defensive ice yet again. Smythe on goal, can't get it to go. Backhand wrap. Gretzelli is going to slow it down on the Philly side of things. Tim Browski going to come right back on in. All the way down off the boards behind the net. And out to the blue line, jammed up high. Kate Schul can't go to the front. Sano in the corner. Door's about ready to open. Kate Liu, 3 more seconds. And she steps out as we're back to 5-on-5. Stanstead with another successful kill. Gretzelli is forced to the middle on the backhand right up top. Jammed at and it wouldn't go. Another great look for the little Flyers. Had plenty in the second period. Can't get anything to go past the wall of Jade Wilson. Turned off the boards, back down in. Out to the line, fingered up off the pad. Wilson going to cover. With 3:09 left. Stuck out her right pad, jumped over top of it, stopped the clock. So the draw will be left side of the goal. Wilson gets some help from Zenin to get it out of the zone. Tied up with Bingham as well. Stanstead running a lot of their first and second lines here in the second period in a tight game. Coming on in, Crash kicks off the pad. Now bounces to the far side. Out up top again. Manowski hand over hand. Looks over, has that stick ready. Federoff will drop back. We're going to get a penalty coming up just inside the blue line in the Stanstead zone. It'll be on Kate Schul. And it'll be for a rough. So Schul takes a seat. Now Sano's Philly right back on the power play, trying to get another one. Held on to Wilson, not going to wait long to freeze the play. So the draw will be right back to her left side. Quickly out inside the zone. Hand over hand, Downs to the middle. Celius going to go left hand, right hand. And it'll go past the net. All the way down, set up left side, 1:10 left in the power play. Stewart along the near boards, 1:38 to go. Tries to center that one, got picked off. Step on. Rachel suavely taken down. No penalty in defensive life. Some claps from Kate Schul down in the box. His down's going to pull up inside the zone. Tossed off. Now on a high slot, bounces past the post this time. Down in the corner, worked upwards. Here goes Bingham again. 1:11, 1-1 score. 35 left on the power play. Is Manowski going to drop back beyond center yet again? And we'll get a whistle for a junior flyer penalty. This one will be on a waist down. And it'll be for slashing. So play 4-on-4 for 31 seconds. And then Stanstead will get a shortened power play. Quick win by Stanstead. Egg toss down. Emily Cottis couldn't get a good look on Matarowski. Force fed out to the blue line. Hand over hand. Off the pad. We'll come up the boards. And about Grennan in the circle. Here goes Manowski back the other way. 37 left. Emily Labonte takes a hit to the glass. Andrea Strassis left it out to the blue line. Weaving back to the middle goes Katie Graff. Mercatus, long one-timer, and Matarowski going to drop it down. 17.5 more seconds till our intermission. So the draw going to come Matarowski's right side. Zenin and Sano, and Zenin wins it back behind her through the legs. Putka, teacher defender, fired on net, kicked away. Matarowski going to cover. 7.9 more seconds. Matarowski with a good grade A save. Now Zenin going to go against Sano once more. Putka going to jam it forward. Zenin now with 3 seconds left. Rolled right out through the slot, and that will do it for period 2. Still going to be a 1-1 score after 2 periods. When we come back, we're going to have 17 more minutes here on JWHL YouTube. Thank you so much. We'll be back in just about 15 minutes, so stay right here with us.
Plug it back in. I'm just trying to take your thing out and see if it'll charge with it. Oh. I don't know how to use iPad. It's not gonna work. You see this one set
How many times iPad might die?
That's what I'm saying. That 34 minutes to as long as it's 20 records.
Wait, 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to go on.
Like, I'll even do it for you right here.
You won't. You won't.
Go on.
No, you won't.
That's your third game.
You won't say you won't do it.
You won't do it. You do it first. If you do it first.
If you do it, if I do it, you do it.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Come on. Hey, you gotta get up there. That's not what I said. That's not what you said. Oh, you gotta plug that back in. It's on 3. It didn't charge.
That's crazy.
It did not charge.
Final period of action, 16U meeting here in Canton, Massachusetts. My name's Colby Smith. Back here with you on YouTube. Apologize once again about hoarseness in my voice. The cold, dry air getting me all weekend. Near side circle, 42 to go on this power play for Stanstead. They're going from right to left in this final period. Philly from left to right as this one gets away from Thum to the near side corner. One-handed it up the gut. Zenon on net, throws it wide. Rolled the glass up the wall. And Thum out in front of the net. Grabbed by Sano. She'll force it to center. Dropping backwards. Labonte, hand over hand, going to weave upwards. She'll come into the zone. Back of the right circle. Off the glove and held on to. Leaving 11 seconds to go on the penalty. Got to give a shout out for our great camera work on this game. Trevor Dudas over here doing a heck of a job. He's doing absolutely amazing. Draw one in the corner. He goes to Dean College, Franklin, Massachusetts. So if anybody's looking for a filmer, hit him up. Down in the circle, bombs out through the neutral zone. The penalty is over, so we're back to 5-on-5. Down in the corner. Ava crash one to the far side. Philul chips out suavely, going to get it to center. Jaden Bingham, toe drag play and a high slide. Down to the corner with 1:30 gone in the period. Right to the front, comes off the pad. Hand over hand, this will come off the top of the boards. Cleared out to center. This one going to be picked at the blue line. We'll get a penalty call coming up. It's going to go on Stanstead. So Kate Liu going to sit in the box for the second time in this game. Going to be a power play for the Junior Flyers. Stewart taking this one. Sano. Stretzelli is going to hold just inside the zone. Put it on the backhand cross ice. Near side Stewart dropped over. And they'll miss the net. Have to all the way back around with 2 minutes already gone here to start this third period. Back in defensive ice. Side to side. Now brought up. Down's going to come into the zone. Pulls up back to the left circle. Sano gets taken down. She'll get right back up. Now in the corner, Rachel suavely behind the net. Looking out around. Hand over hand. Left it to the blue line. Brought up by Alois Downs. Suavely. Out Alois Downs, give and go. Downs back to the left circle, thrown past the post. Now up the wall to roll. Now it's Scherer. There's Bingham, going to fire it all the way down ice. Minute already gone on the penalty, Kate Liu. That's 2 minutes for the cross check. Far side wall gets settled down. Kraft going to give it away. Swatted away by Montier. Selly is trying to work the far boards. Brought ahead. Ava Krass going to cross center. She'll come into the zone. Get some help from Ashlyn Jacobs. Popped all the way around the net. Now Lois Down's going to settle. Comes through the slot area off the board. Elizabeth Bellinger bats it around off and out of the zone. Lois Town's going to bring it on ahead across center. Into the zone, back of the left wing circle. Looking to go on the back end, couldn't get it to go. Elizabeth Bellinger all the way around. Out of the box, Kate Lewis. We're back to 5-on-5. Another perfect kill by Stanstead College. Blue to the front, threw it past the post. Now again in the corner, step beyond Zenin. And here goes Elizabeth Bellinger beyond center. 12:50 left in period number 3. Debbie Blue in the near corner. Pumped right back down to center. On the Canton Ice House logo, Annabelle Grennan will drop back in her own zone. Comes in through neutral, can't get anything. Settled in the corner. And one out beyond the line. Going all the way to the front. Nobody was there. Izzy Pitka looking on in the corner. Down on out off the boards. Coming on in, back of the circle, gets stolen away. Okay, Maneski, this one brought by Ava Krass out to the line. Krass chinks up off the glass. Suavely settles down. Hand over hand, Krass gonna work it on ahead. Gave it off to Ann Bernard, crosses the line. In comes Suavely. 11:30 to go, she'll stay on her feet. If for some reason this game does stay tied at 1-1, we would get a 5-minute OT period. Don't do shootouts here in the JWHL. Obviously, don't want to put the cart before the horse, talk about it too soon, but just so you all are aware, if you didn't know already. Bell going to cross the line. On the left circle, Suavely trying to poke it out of there. Far side, now 11 minutes to go. Peyton Maneski bounced out of the zone, settled down. Sherrar, Thum will cut in. Thum in the corner, kicked out. Now again, going to be brought beyond center. Jacobs back to the left side circle. 10:38 to go, gets grabbed up the middle. Put the long off the wall. Again, Maneski. Sano is beyond the near side circle. Comes to the corner. Labonte is this one. Off Maneski's glove out to the line. Step in. Going to weave on in. Back of the near side circle. Again, 10:18 to go. She'll leave it behind her. Kazarovski out to the line. Coming into the zone, Juliana Sano. Suavely couldn't get a look off. Bellinger back through center. Cuts to the left wing side. It's a high hit, doesn't fall down. Wrapped all the way back around, gonna ride the rails. Through neutral ice, back into the defensive end. Side to side, now gonna be brought out of the zone. Cleared along the boards. Macy Putka out to the red line. Hand over hand, maneuvers back to the middle. Goes past to Lois Downs. Now Bellinger tries to wait. Browski to the middle, toe drag, missing that. Maybe get Celius. Hand over hand, going to go on out with it. Eddie Blue couldn't settle it down. Get some help from Strasser up the middle. Lois Downs going to throw a high hit in the corner. So now 8:58 to go in the period. Dritzelius won't get to this one. All the way back down. Going to be set up shot. Offside by Matarovsky. They'd be on center. Strasser streaks in. Skip through the middle. Right back down the other way. Bingham going to be offside, so we get a whistle. Trevor once again with a great camera work. Really appreciate Trevor Dudas stepping up here for this JWHL matchup again. He's a sophomore at Dean College. So if you need somebody to film your game for you, call him up over there in Franklin, Massachusetts. He loves it at Dean. Through the circle, looking to go to the front. Jammed off the shoulder, now a quick cover. And they're going to wave off the goal. And a quick conversation, making sure it didn't go. Trevor's trying to tell me here about how much he loves Dean again. Is the draw going to come to the right of the net? Drop to the circle. Now out up top, Labonte to the front, won't go. Meredith suavely in the corner. Ava Cross chips it up through the air. Now Emily Labonte back beyond the blue line. Thune back into the defensive zone. Caitlin Bell going to weave through the middle. Tossed off the wall again. Labonte through the middle. On goal, glove save. 7:45 left. Draw comes right side of the net yet again. Quick win for Stanstead. See puck cut to the far wall. Zenon will drop back. Cross hand over hand. Puck cut. Gun crosses the line. Pass Sherrar. Off in the corner. Going to get out to the line. Bounces up through the air. Settled down. Fedorov. It's off the boards. Brought right back down grass. Puck cut standing at center. Fedorov off the boards on the far side. Now on back in about Grennan. Works the net. Jam play. Catch Katie Schul. Oh, the step into the net. Off the glove. Drop down in front. Until suavely gives it away in neutral as the junior Flyers get a couple quick changes off. Ashlyn Jacobs into the zone. Comes right to the front off the glove. Corral by Jade Wilson. So the face-off will be here in the offensive zone for the junior Flyers, left side of Jade Wilson. Sano against Zenon. Battle of the A's. Off the draw, down to about went down. Bellinger on the far side, comes up the boards. Drop pass back, Caitlin Bell going to weave in. As Zarowski looks on as sharp. Come off Bellinger's tape. Zenon into the zone onside, fed to the middle on goal. And that one's going to miss. Kiasha Zenon right back to the middle on net, off the paddle. Jammed off the boards by Downs, back out to the line. Kate Schul back and forth, 5:55 to go. Now Bell back in onside. Comes off the paddle. Grannon in the corner. Left to the outskirts from Macy Putka. Swung off the leg. And the junior Flyers going to get an opportunity here. It's Julian Sano down the far side, comes to the net, knocked away from behind. Sano was coming in all alone with space. Got caught up to the puck, come back the other way quickly over the line. And we're going to whistle with 5:19 left. On a neutral ice. It'll be Caitlin Bell, Allison Dombrowski to the boards. Lou out beyond the line. Kate side to side. Bellinger past Bingham's stick. Suavely going to get to it. 5:04 to go. Suavely stretched upward. Andrea Strasses being hit by Grennan. Able to stay on her feet yet again. Strasses scoring the lone goal for Philly in this one so far. Suavely on goal again. Gets blocked off the pad. Would have been a bad angle look. The Junior Flyers have gotten a tapper there. Suavely on up. Batted down. Caitlin Bell with a good look see to the middle. Bell up the far side boards. Back on in. Chips it down low. Chases for it. Worked on through. Right to the front. And a little cover for Hannah Motorowski. Motorowski gets the job done with that one. Now another draw to her left. With 4:20 to go. Time's winding down. Natalie Shara. It's Rachel Suavely. And around the wall, Caitlin Bell put on over, make Kayla step in. Fills the body with Charrier. 4:08 now to go. Up through the air, trying to swat it with Suavely. Ashlyn Jacobs now comes ahead. Jacobs back to the left circle. Comes to the net. But it knocked away. Step in. You see Putka over center. Elizabeth Smythe up the middle. Grabbed the side by Jacobs. She'll try to play it out to the line. Puck off the top of the wall again. Manoski chases down in her own zone, puts it upwards. Jacobs beyond center, up into the offensive zone. Each round the defender comes right to the net. Jacobs on the back, and kicked out. Loose in front on the rebound, and nobody can get that one to go. Out inside the zone again, comes to the corner. We get a cover with Wilson as it's Friedel on the boards. Elizabeth Bellinger. Tapped out, Caitlin Bell. The boards will get the whistle. And then 3:03 up on the board. Down in the defensive zone, Jade Wilson having the face-off to her right side. Trying to fire through traffic to the front. Picked and forced up. Get off the pad. Jam it for it. Wilson going to cover up. So that will stop the play. Face-off going to be right back here in the offensive zone for the Junior Flyers. Then in. It's Downs. Downs getting a win. Rolling backwards. It's Celius. Bellinger to the front. Off Chaotis. Front. Picked off. Now coming the other way. Katie Graff stretched up. Sano up the far side wall. Fed backwards. Steered off the glove all the way up the wall. Quick one, going to get beyond center. Slashed down here by Blue. In the zone, it's put the other way. Tevi Blue behind her own goal. Going to come on upwards. Gazarovski couldn't settle. That'll be an ice 8 with 2:08 remaining, excuse me. Down into the offensive zone. Stanstead. And it's set right back up. On the boards, Andrea Strauss is taken down. Sub 2 now to play. Defensive ice, then in off the top side of the boards. Strauss is back in the defensive ice, going to blow a tire, and she'll spring back up. Suavely to the boards, now in the corner. Suavely brings back out over center. Even back to the middle, it's taken down, 95 seconds to go. Kendall on the boards, Ashlyn Jacobs. On the net, Ava Crash going to look on. Suavely going to stay on her feet. Put on out the other way. Bingham back in on side, stripped away. Suavely with 1:12 to go. We're going to get a whistle with 1:09 to go. Looks like there might be a penalty coming up. So it'll be 2 minutes for a cross check. Rachel Suavely. And Stanstead going to use their timeout with 1:09 to go. So we're going to step aside for a quick 60-second break here on YouTube. 1:09 to play. And Stanstead going to be on the power play when we come back.
It's at 1%. There is no charge.
I want overtime.
What's going to die, so I don't want someone to score. Take the 8 of the charger. He's not charging. Spike the charger from his charger.
Back at it, here goes nothing. 1:09 to go. Stanstead using their timeout, trying to draw up a play. 5-on-4 here, trying to win it before we would have to go to a 5-minute 3-on-3 OT. Inside the zone, Labonte probably getting a quick reminder from head coach Kevin Osbeck how good this group is and what they can do when they put their minds to things. Now we talked about the way to get it done as well. Is in the corner, hand over hand. Bellinger. Look out up top, swung near side, Labonte. 38 seconds to go here in regulation. Far side corner. Now with Fedorov chases it down, takes a high hit to the boards. Diving down, 28 seconds now to play. 1:18 left on the Suavely minor. Over the net, that one goes. In the corner, Zenin up top, and in front, and they get it to go. Stanstead with 21.1 seconds to go. Takes the lead. Caitlin Bell getting the goal. Excuse me, no, that's Emily Labonte. Had the ponytail in the way, my apologies. So now the Junior Flyers going to use their timeout. 21.1 seconds to go, and we'll take another break. They trail 2-1. 21.1 seconds. It all comes down to this. The goalie's off for Philly. Just 6 on 5. One backwards. Caitlin Bell hooks up it up. Annabelle Grunin. Into the zone. Snapped on goal off the bed. Jammed out on the backhand. Wouldn't go. 10 now to play. Stanstead going to dump all the way down out of the zone. 6.5. Now 5.5. Going to be all that's left. So Philly basically, they come down to they have to win this draw. They'll get one shot if they win it. Aloy's Down's going to take the draw for them. Tied up immediately off the circle. Stanstead wins to the